PTS, Jenny Blue, Stephen High.
Jenny Blue, PTS, thank you. Yeah, you got the wheel dart and wheel power, just leaving the maintenance first there. Back round to 21.
Thank you.
Ahoy, shipmates! Bit of a last minute one today. Wasn't expecting to have the time to be able to do a little broadcast here. Things have changed, so I had the opportunity, and also the Celebrity Silhouette slightly delayed in a departure. Things have aligned in my favour. So I'd go a quick broadcast of the Celebrity Silhouette.
Yes, willpower.
Wheel power, just afternoon.
Good afternoon. That's the Red Jet 6 secure now, and we're away back to 21.
That's all, Steve, thank you.
Ahoy, shipmates. BP, hoping for some hooting. Possibility there, possibility. Can't guarantee it, but definitely a possibility. Ahoy there, Bradley Beaumonts. Good evening. Well, ahoy there, Lorraine Butler. Tomorrow I'll be working at Dock 106. On Saturday, the New Horizon terminal. Oh, yes, that's pretty fantastic, shipmate. Yes, there is a new cruise ship terminal in the port of Southampton. As a fancy-looking, swoopy building. And it is called the Horizon Terminal. It was a competition open to the public to name the terminal. I wouldn't be surprised if they had lots of entries along the lines of Terminal McTerminal face or some Cruisy McCruise face. Oh, excellent. Oh, that's interesting, Lorraine. You'll be working there tomorrow. I wonder what ship you'll be working with tomorrow. Will it be the Silhouette back again? Not sure. Ahoy there, Darren Howell. Oh, ahoy there, Joanne Peters. Where is she going? Is the ship going out? Yes, she's just about to leave. I've heard on the radio that she's singled up. See a shipmate there on the bridge, just waiting. So I'd imagine that she'll be any second now will be disappearing. Not disappearing, sorry, appearing on our screens. Definitely singled up. That's when they've reduced the number of lines attaching the ship to the shore. So it's a good sign that movement is in the offing. Oh, ahoy there, Cruise Show UK. Ahoy there, John Smith. Oh, ahoy there, John Brighton. hoping to get myself onto the bridge of a cruise ship. I really do fancy.
Happy Diamond VTS, always is, thank you. That's the Celebrity silhouette breaking away from 101.
Oh, I don't think I had the microphone turned on, but there was a lovely big hoot then. A good chance. Chance, I would say, that movement is definitely nothing with a lovely big hoot like that. Let's have a look. Well, chat's here. Oh, hi there, Jan W. Oh, hi there, Breeze 147. Can't be going far. No. I'd imagine possibly just round the Isle of Wight. Well, round up, down channel a bit and back. Not a great deal of distance travel. Guessing it might be a bit of a taster cruise or something. I don't know. It may not be a scheduled cruise. It could just be for, you know, friends, family, journalists, get the ship back in. I don't know. I really don't know, actually. Maybe a shipmate can tell me. There's some knowledgeable souled souls on the channel here. Oh, hi there, Dave Watts. Oh, hi there, Alex Crawford. He had an excellent contract on board right before the pandemic hit. Oh, hi there, Mike Gillard. Oh, yeah, there's definite movement here. Look at that. I find that quite amazing, considering how large the ship is. It just goes from stationary to moving really rather quite rapidly, very quickly. The berth is just behind the edge of the building here, so we can't see the berth. Different camera location to get more views of the ships in the port. The port sort of tails off to the right there. It's definitely got some speed up coming away. It's already pointing directly to us, so it'll be a fairly rapid departure, one would imagine. Little chap on the bridge, what's he up to? He's still keeping an eye on things, making sure they're not running over any yachts or other small craft that may be passing by. Oh, hi there, Shelley Jackson. Oh, hi there, Mike. Really jealous of the great weather for sailor. Yes, I'd say it is great weather. It's a bit overcast. We had a couple of rain showers this afternoon, which I was caught in with Rusty, which he was particularly amused about. But it's very nice. It's sort of low 20s, quite humid. My grandparents would say quite close. I can't see anyone as yet. There are 1,000, I think it was 1,047 crew on board. I did see Roberts was details there.
Ready for return, thank you, sir. Celebrity silhouette breaking away from 101 outward bound now, sir.
Oh, hi there. Raymond Dickinson having a nice day in the Dawlish coast. Oh, there's a whole gaggle of shipmates up on the other side of the wing bridge. Oh, this is the more important side where they're keeping an eye on the lines. Ah, there's a few passengers on board. Yes, I was going to say, my ambition is to try and get onto the wing bridge and see what view we can get from one of the wing bridges. I have been promised. I'm taking that promise up. Oh, hi there, Joanne Peters. We're on the way to Calshots to eat chips and listening to you through the car Bluetooth. Oh, wow. That sounds quite complicated. Oh, well, if you're on your way to Calshots, you've probably got, I would say, about 30, maybe 40 minutes before Celebrity Silhouette will come past. It should be very nice.
Okay, right, Richard, sir, from the sea, thank you. And good afternoon to you, sir.
There's not a great deal of wind out there, so I'd imagine sitting on the Calshot beach with some fish and chips would be rather nice. Nice bit of sun and a lovely cruise ship coming past. This is one of the better locations, I may add, if you are cruise ship spot. Cowshot's bit. We'll see that later. It's down the other way. The name of this ship is the Celebrity Silhouette. Ahoy there, Jim Kirby from Devon. And ahoy there, John Brighton is beyond the Umbrella Explorer. And ahoy there, Alex Crawford. Your lifeboats along the side there.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get the master just to get a position and give us a quick call there before we want to drop his anchor so we can check.
I hope you all heard that hooting, shipmates, all loud and clear. Oh, and ahoy there, shipmate Tim Robinson. Welcome aboard, shipmate. I often say it's a good idea to subscribe to the channel, then hit that notification bell. Then when I do a live broadcast, sort of last minute, a bit like this one, then you'll get notified and you won't miss out on any of the hooting action. American fun bar, doesn't it? Ahoy there, lady vlogs, passengers on board. Yes, there's I think just over 1,000 passengers on board. And ahoy there, Daniel San. He says that the Anthem of the Sea starts cruising 10th of July, according to the Dorset Echo. Tell it's a warm evening, even though it's not that warm, but it's fairly humid. My little cabin here is starting to get fairly hot. Computer churning away. They certainly are some passengers on board, because I can see them, although that's obviously with 1,000 passengers, it's not a full cabin.
Thank you, the Independent Horizon there approaching the PC in Barrent. Clear channel and following the Independent Horizon, the Happy Diamond. Basically passing the outbound Celebrity Silhouette at Forley. Celebrity Silhouette just broken away.
I think we know that the Celebrity Silhouette has broken away. Let's just disconnect from the radio. Yes, so there is 1,000 passengers on board. Yes, so that was Leafy. Dogs wanted for that. Ahoy there, Wendy French from Swindon. And Robert Spicer from Down Under. Ahoy there, shipmate. From Australia, I would imagine. Ahoy there, Craig P from Swindon. That's 2 people from Swindon, and there's many messages. Swindon's popular. Few people on there on their balconies. Looks like they're not wearing any clothing on the top of their bodies. Shirtless men enjoying. It's not, even though not that sunny, it is a very humid day. I'm hoping the cabins would be air conditioned though. We saw Celebrity Silhouette come in the other morning. She was greeted with a lovely water salute. I live streamed that one as well, so if you are interested, just have a quick browse through the library of streams. Find that, just search for the Celebrity Silhouette. Quite good. I always enjoy a good water salute. Now, there's not, even though there's 1,000 passengers on board, I can't see many people on the ship. Yeah, there's a few people on the decks, not many. I have some hot information off the press that actually it's just crew. No. There we go. Perhaps we got that wrong. Again, there's a large screen television up there, and it appears to be watching Wimbledon, not the Silent Ships YouTube channel. One day, the ambition of the channel is to land on the helicopter pad with the drone, and the ambition is to get Silent Ships played on one of the large screens. The front of the ship is what they call bow thruster. Have a quick look. That's here. You can just see the bubbling there with the front of the ship. That's there's 3 propellers down there that allow the ship to move sideways. It doesn't need tugs. It's got some fantastic bow thrusters. However, they do churn the water up and any sea life that might be down there, and it's creating chopped up jellyfish and fish and sea anemones and all these sorts of things that might be floating around. And so we've decided on the channel that we're going to call that bow chowder. You can see the seagulls busily for it. There are some crew on the back of the ship here. And John Bryson says there's sea mist in New Haven. Yes, it's been a terribly good day visibility-wise. I noticed it has picked up a bit. It's cleared up on the way to Isle of Wight, but not massively. Have a quick look on the other camera. Yeah, if we have a look at the other camera, that's that land in the background is Cowshot Spit. That's where one of our shipmates is going to have fish and chips on the beach. See, the visibility beyond that is a little bit poor. Yeah, so no actual passengers, though there is a lot of people on board. Hear the radio the numbers in. Control of the cameras here. Come on. Broken. Looks little problems here this afternoon. Sunlight. Sunlight is not helpful. I think that's what's causing the camera to not focus very well. Not many people on their balconies. Oh, with a cruise ship. Okay, do you like the newer colour scheme or the old white colour scheme? He likes the new colour scheme. I have to confess, I do like the colour as well. Not that there was anything particularly wrong with the white hull. I just taken a preference for the blue hull. I know there's some other shipmates weren't so impressed with the blue hull. Ahoy there, Lynn Besson. Loves my commentary, listening to you from Broadstairs. Wonderful. Fond memories of Broadstairs. Playing in the amusement arcades. Ewan also, shipmate Ewan now. Ahoy there, shipmate. He also likes the blue. I think informally that people prefer the blue. I did a poll last time and it was 3/4 of the people preferred the blue, if I remember correctly. Oh, there's Stephen Crane from West Yorkshire. Starting to get quite busy now in the port of Southampton. With cruise ships coming and going with passengers on board now. There's more cruises starting up. I think there's weekends, a few more starting, and next week there's some more starting, and yep, it's really starting to pick up, returning to normality. And the first pilings have gone in for the boat show, which will be here in Mayflower Park. Boat shows in September. If you're thinking about coming to the port of Southampton, September's a good time to come, although it's quite difficult to find hotel accommodation during boat show. Now a bit of a red funnel celebrity silhouette race going on. You can get your timings right. Getting onto the red funnel while there's a cruise ship going out is great because the red funnels typically travel at a much higher speed than the cruise ships do. The cruise ships all travel at sort of 10, 11, 12 knots, and the red funnel will do like 12, 13 knots. So you'll get to go past and overtake the cruise ship and get a really good view as it's going down Southampton water. But trying to get the timings right is tricky. Alternatively, there's quite a few spots in port where you get a good view to watch the cruise ships, or there are some trips available on a couple of the historic vessels in port. Do some rides out with the cruise ships, the SS Shield Hall, for instance. Space for 2,900 passengers nearly. 1,500 crew, but like I say, there's no passengers on board today. Just training shakedown cruise before the first one of the weekend. Top speed of Celebrity Silhouette is 24 knots. Get an idea of how busy here the port is. We're here with a red jet at the beginning. That's the fast catamaran to the Isle of Wight, and then red Eek Osprey, and then the Celebrity Silhouette. Celebrity Silhouette is almost, well, I'd say more or less 10 years old exactly. You can see now how you're up there on the station, on the outside deck, on the Red Osprey. Look how good that view is. Chap there with his camera taking photographs. Brilliant stuff. Red Funnel Ferry is very busy at the moment, and with trips to the Isle of Wight and back, I think a lot of people are holidaying in the UK, so it's almost booked out constantly at the moment, which is not unusual to be very busy, but not booked out solidly like it is unusual. Let's have a look at what else is going on in the chat here. Oh, boy, there's Vanessa Wells from South Wales. Oh, boy, there, Tim Robertson. Used to help design cruise ship interiors back in the days of Explore and Adventure of the Seas. Celebrity Millennium and Infinity. Oh, that sounds like an interesting career, shipmate, designing the interiors. Wonder what problems you encountered. I suppose, because everything seems to be so densely packed. Oh, boy, there, Peter Kerr from County Wicklow. Lucky enough to go on a Baltic cruise from Southampton 2018. Aboard the Silhouette. Superb in every way. There we go. I've heard seems to be a lot of positive memories about the Silhouette. I mean, there seems to be a lot of positive memories about most of the cruise ships, but some people have said they preferred one or the other. But Silhouette seems to be generating a fair number of positive memories, which is good. Just look on our left there, we have Britannia, currently in port at the moment as well. Avoid there, Mick Hudstaff. I think there's no passengers on board at the moment. I think there are crew as passengers, as well as passengers. That makes sense. Oh, and ahoy there, Andy Nichols, the landlubber from Detroit. Got a reasonably nice sloping stern on the Celebrity Silhouette. Not too boxy, but not totally elegant. Been married to or something. Unattractive. Red Osprey in hot pursuit. The Red Osprey will wait in dock here. She'll follow Celebrity, and then once they're down to Southampton water, overtake. Because they are fording the passengers on board the Red Osprey. Simply wonderful view. Ahoy there, Sarah Jane Nichols from Basingstoke. Ahoy there, Richard Headley. Oh, ahoy there, News Girl 100. Disappointed that her Baltic cruise on July the 11th was cancelled. Yeah, it's been a funny old time, hasn't it? I bumped into a couple of shipmates actually in Mayflower Park. They spotted Rusty. I was the captain, and I said yes I was. And frankly, I think they're more keen on talking to Rusty than they were to me. But yeah, they've just come down to Southampton. They booked up some cruises, had some cancelled, but they're off. I think in November, December. They said Christmas markets. I've heard a few people talk about the cruises, the Christmas markets. I see that's. I think they're going to be more popular than usual, probably. They've been vaccinated by then, less likely to be cancelled. Quite a fun cruise to do. The Celebrity Silhouette now be reaching the dock head. So she's limited to 6 knots in port. And then once she goes past the dock head here, we'll be able to open things up a bit and hit about 10, 11, 12 knots down Southampton water. That's where the red funnel overtake. Well, there, Daniel Sands says that the Anthem of the Seas will be on a shakedown cruise on Sunday. And ahoy there tomorrow, good wind from Essex. A couple of rows in the way and bow of the Britannia. But we'll shortly go to cruise cam, and I think that it's good enough. We'll be able to follow her down Southampton water for a little way. Oh, there's Stephen Pitt from Saltash in Cornwall. I have a lot of shipmates, coastal shipmates. I wonder if people want to view the ships happen to live more coastally, or if they're just more interested in ships in general. It's curious, isn't it? Oh, we're there. George from Columbus, Ohio. Oh no, or they're Gordon from West Wales. A few Welsh people. And ahoy there, Michael Minnie from Jacksonville, Florida. Is it the Jacksonville? A lot of boating activity in Jacksonville. So we have the Britannia in at the moment, so you can see the visibility's not brilliant, but you can just about make cow shot on the back. Give the... There are a few minutes to come past, and then we'll carry on following her. If you are enjoying these broadcasts, shipmates, and any of the content on the channel, do think about subscribing. It helps out massively, increases the readership. I was going to say increases the viewership. Ahoy there, roast beef sandwich. Have I ever considered a second career as a golf, tennis, or other sports announcer? I don't think I could surpass the golf top commentator. I can't remember his name, the British chap. Had the correct tone for it. No, I haven't. It's a good idea, shipmate. Maybe I should branch out. Or perhaps just create my own niche of ship commentary. Oh, and ahoy there. Johan Erkestum from Trelleborg, Sweden. Don't think I've had a Swedish viewer before. Oh, and ahoy there, Ray in the Rockies from Missoula, Montana. Ah, I like Missoula. Bit of a university town though, Missoula, isn't it? I'm more interested in the... Quite like Livingstone. I have some friends that live in Livingstone. You probably know Livingstone. That's quite quaint, isn't it? Oh, hi there, Ewan. I should make a Discord server. That's a jolly good idea, shipmate. I shall look into that. I have been busy with some other things. I've got a couple of new cameras coming. One of the cameras, the installation's taking longer than anticipated. It's a bit hairy, actually. It's right on top of a mast. I get some wiring in there, and we've got to get had some problems with the internet connectivity last time I was there, so I've ordered some more internet bits and pieces to get the Wi-Fi to work. So yeah, it's a slow progress, but I hope to have that online in the next week or so, I imagine. Oh, then it was raining when I was up there. So I've got another camera, a couple of cameras coming, and a few other bits and pieces happening on the channel. Got a little bit more free time coming my way, so I've probably got some more videos to. Also, my drone has returned from Holland after being repaired. Well, that's good as well. And now that lockdown is lifting, I've had a few invitations from people to go and do a few other things on their boats and ships. So there's a whole variety of content coming this week, shipmates. So just think about subscribing and then you won't miss out. Oh, there, Colin Gaff from Norwich. Oh, there, Jenny and Sullivan. Will I be following Britannia's departure this evening? It's a good question, shipmate. I will just check the timing of Britannia's departure. The times are frequently moving, so she's departing at 6 o'clock. I probably will. I may not do a commentary. I have other jobs to attend to, but I shall follow that out anyway. Or I may do a commentary. I'll have to think about that. Trying to fit everything in these days. It's getting very busy on the channel. I've lost the chat again. It is here. Here we go. Oh, okay. Interesting comment from shipmate Alex Crawford. He thinks that coastal people experience ships at sea more often, so naturally become more interested. I think that's a fair comment, I'd say. I'd totally agree with that. Good point. Ahoy there, Dave Jenkins from Fishguard. And ahoy there, Mark Taylor from Texas, USA. I'm particularly fond of Austin, Texas. Spent many a time in... Oh, I've forgotten. Is it 5th Street or 6th Street? Or is it M Street? I can't remember. Well, you know, one of those streets that has all the bars on it. Very... Considering Texas is a very dynamic sort of state, the Austin is quite different from the rest. There we go. There's celebrity silhouettes popping out from behind Britannia. I don't know where the red Osprey is. He's the other side, perhaps. Still trailing behind. Still trailing behind. Oh, I'm curious. Oh, that's because the celebrity silhouette is up to 12 knots, which is about the same speed as Osprey would travel. Anyway, you still have a good view. Chap out there on his powerboat. Or people on their powerboats. Lovely day for it. They'll be coming up. The one closest to us is coming up the small ships channel, and the one on the other side is going up an uncharted channel. But in a small ship, that's no problem. Ahoy there, Diamond Bridge from Swansea. And ahoy there, Denzel01 from Chichester. Another local boy. And you were lucky enough to cruise on the Independence of the Seas in 2011. Oh, and ahoy there from Leroy Slater. How about a tug cam? Tug cam, eh? I'll have to think about that. It's a good idea. I might have to expand the network. I'm land-based cameras at the moment. I am looking into doing a bit of a mobile camera, but I'm tug-based camera. Thinking cap on. Some other people shooting off maybe to the Isle of Wight for a evening drink in Cowes. It'll be a lovely day to go out on the water. Just the right sort of temperature. Warm enough that when you're shooting along at 10, 15 knots, you're not too cold. But stop, it's not too hot. And ahoy there, Nicola Southhouse from Jersey. I think that's the Jersey as in Jersey and Guernsey, and not Jersey as in New York. Stephen Crane, ahoy there, shipmate. Tug cam, brilliant idea. Okay. Think about that. I think it could be a good idea as well. Maybe you have to approach some local tug companies to see how they feel about it. And we're rapidly going to run out of visibility here. Someone's parked a big ship in old Tian Key. K. Chi. Probably Chinese. No, it's Costco Costco shipping. There's a Happy ship. There's one of my favourite. You just see it right in the background. Just about to see a little bit white bit moving. They're one of my favourite lines of commercial ships. Dutch company. All of those ships are called Happy. Some Happy Rover, Happy Lift. Remember, they're all yellow. They're all very interesting ships when they come into port because they're typically carrying small pleasure craft, a bit like the ones we saw buzzing around earlier. So it's fun to see a ship coming in with pleasure craft on it, and yachts and powerboats with Happy down it. Just those crazy Dutch people. Excellent naming strategy. Oh, there, Christine Keith. Tubcam would be great. There's a lot of interest for Tubcam. Oh, Nicola Southhouse, it is Jersey in the Channel Islands. Jersey in the States. Oh, I think reached our limit here, shipmates, unfortunately. May the Tianchi, going to go with pronunciation on that one, is blocking. Oh, hang on. No, we might be able to see past the other side. Hang on, I'll stick with it. I'll stick with it. One of the multi-storey car parks. Port here. Lots of them for all the vehicles that makes building. Ah, you can just about see the yellow hull there. And it looks to me, this is a great example here of the variety of ships we get here in the port. Not just about. No, we've got a passenger cruise ship going out. Cars here in the car park ready for export. And then the Tianchi has blades of a wind turbine on board. That's just some of the things we have. Southampton. Ahoy there, Jerome Darrell from Bermuda. And ahoy there, Christina Ross. And Jerome also says that tug cam would be great. I shall have to think about tug cam, but it's an idea, isn't it? Tug cam. I shall investigate the possibility. It's someone who does operate the tugs, not the ones we tend to see in this port, it's the Y tugs. One of their jobs was to tug down heavy sludge, heavy waste from up the river, Itchin, down to the waste processing plant. Not sure he'd want a camera on that tug. Yeah, this is getting pretty tricky to see through this ship here, isn't it? Well, unfortunately, shipmates might have to leave that one, I'm afraid. I will carry on following her out for a bit, but that ship there really is blocking the view. Those wind turbine. And, of course, the next ship to depart, Berth 44, is the P&O Britannia. Ahoy there, shipmate Christian Keith. Good question. How many ships are we coming in out of the port during normal operations? Well, this time of year, really be ramping up. You'd probably have. Oh, sorry, I just heard something extra. You'd have anywhere in the region of 6, 7, 8 cruise ships a day coming and going in port. Busiest day. Normally, once a year, there's one day where we have 10 cruise ships coming and going. Right, shipmates, I shall leave it there. I shall come back for the Britannia later. The question is, do I leave this stream going or I'll stop this stream. So, don't forget, shipmates, to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel so we follow what's going on and keep in touch with the latest movements. And until next time, shipmates.